Hello, lovely simmers, and welcome to a kind of a speed build. I guess it's more like a speed decoration because I am doing a monochromatic white themed apartment, and I basically tried to do the entire apartment like all white. I did an all yellow build. This one's all white, and I'm probably going to do like an all blue or all pink, I think. Anyway, let's just move on to my stories because I don't have anything else to say about this build. So I actually do have a few things that I wanted to kind of talk about, but then something happened today that I feel like it's YouTube story worthy. So I have been doing the shift this week where I start at 6 o'clock in the morning and I finish at 2:30 in the afternoon. Anyway, I was like arriving at work this morning and I don't know what I was doing, but I was hopping out of the car and I was holding my cup of coffee really weird. And I have a cappuccino, so it's like coffee and milk. So anyway, I was holding it like really weird, and as I hopped out of the car, I kind of like upturned it a little bit, and I ended up with my coffee all down the front of my dress. And I was like, no, damn it. Like, number one, I mean, I wanted to drink that coffee. And number two, I don't like the feeling, like, I don't like that feeling of having, like, I just don't like the feeling of, like, the wet coffee on my dress, which then, like, sticks to my skin. And I hate being rained on. I don't know what it is, but I get, like, really antsy if it's, like, raining and I have to go outside. Like, it really makes me feel anxious. And it's, like, not like, oh my god, my hair is gonna get wet. It's, like, literally the raindrops on my skin just, makes my skin crawl. So, anyway. So I went inside and sat down, and maybe I'd been sitting at my desk for about half an hour, and I was like, oh, I can smell like soy sauce and vinegar. I know that sounds really weird. And I was like sitting there and I was like, oh, I really, like, I can smell like soy sauce and vinegar. What is going on here? So I'm like going and like sniffing all around everywhere. And then I was like, hey, to like a couple work colleagues, I'm like, hey, can you come over here and just tell me if you smell something kind of funny? And everyone came over and they're all like, yeah, no, something does smell really weird. And we're all trying to find the source of this smell. We were like, someone's been having dumplings at work and they've spilled soy sauce all over the desk. And then all of a sudden someone was like, didn't you like spill coffee on yourself this morning, Jess? And I was like, yeah, but it wouldn't be that. Because when I went into work, I did try and like clean it off with like some wet paper towel. So I was like, no, I cleaned it. Like, it wouldn't be that. And they're like, just smell your dress. So I smelled my dress and it was me. I was the bad smelling vinegar soy sauce thing. And I smelled so bad. Like, imagine soy sauce and vinegar and you pour them together. It smelled like that. It was the most peculiar smell and it was just so gross and ugh. And it was like stuck in the air. Like, all I could smell was this soy sauce and vinegar. So I tried like cleaning my dress even more because I was like, well, clearly I need to like give it a bit more of an extra clean. So I tried to clean my dress even more, and like I couldn't get the smell to go away. And someone was like, oh, why don't you just quickly run home and like get some new clothes? And I was like, no, I'm not gonna like just go home for that. So I ended up like going around and asking some random people who also worked in the office if they had any like perfume or deodorant or anything. And some lady was like, oh, I have perfume, and she gave me some perfume to like spray onto my dress. And that kind of like helped a little bit. But I could still sort of smell it. And then, just by sheer coincidence, and I'm not going to go into detail into this bit because it's probably TMI and you guys don't really want to know, but I had a small feminine incident. Let's just put it that way. If you're a girl, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. And then that was it. And my manager is a male, and I was like, damn it. So I just kind of like went up to him and I was like, look, don't ask me any questions, but I have to go home. I just need to change. I need to get out of this dress and, you know, yeah. And he's like, oh, yeah, okay. So he totally thought that it was just that I didn't want to wear my soy sauce dress anymore. So, like, I had, like, a really good, like, like cover story. So it was all good. I went home, changed my dress, and I'm glad I did go home and change it because the smell was starting to give me a headache. It was like vinegar soy sauce, and then it had like perfume mixed into it, and it was like legit the most disgusting thing I've ever smelled. So it all ended up good, but I just cannot believe that the bad smelling vinegar thing was me. And it was kind of embarrassing, but not really at the same time, because I know that like I'm clean and everything. So it's not like, you know, I didn't shower for a few days and I smelt bad. The only way that I am like unhygienic is I don't always wash my hair a lot. So when I straighten my hair, I like don't wash it for a week. So I guess some people think that's gross. I don't really think it's gross. I just kind of think people don't always wash their hair. Otherwise, I wash it like every second or third day. As I said, I don't think that's gross, and like I don't think that's dirty, but other people might. I don't know. But other than that, like I shower every day. I'm very clean. Actually, I'm like super clean. I'm very clean, and I don't like... I'm a little bit of a clean freak, but kind of not. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, at the moment, my room is really, really messy, but it's kind of bothering me. So I will clean it on the weekend, but I don't need to clean it, like, right now. But I really love nothing more than, like, a really nice, clean room. And I hate dust. And I know that that's, like, super duper boring. And, like, what have these speed builds gotten to if we're talking about dust? But dust is just, it drives me insane. And at desk, I was gonna say at work we share desks, but I went to say something else instead. Anyway, at work we share desks, like we hot desk. So there's 4 desks, but like 12 of us, because we all do shift work, so we all just kind of like come and go. And the desks at work get really disgusting and dirty, and I clean my desk every single time before I use it. Like, I refuse to use a desk if I haven't cleaned it. And that's just because, like, it's not a germ thing. Like, I don't really care if people sat on it and they were germy. It's just that I don't want to sit there with, like, someone else's food crumbs, or, like, I don't know. I don't want to sit there with, like, dust. And it's really weird. It's, like, neat freak, not clean freak. So, actually, I think this build is about to finish, and I'm just going to shut up now because I don't want to talk through the screenshots like I've done before. So, thank you so much for watching, guys. And don't forget to subscribe. We really want to hit 150 so my grandma can do a voiceover. So, yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment, become a member of the Jess Plays fam. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I really stuffed up that outro. But anyway, guys, thank you and goodbye.